We start with one hour chart. Just I want to give you a quick update. First of all, if you refer to my last analysis when the price was within this one, we mentioned we want to see whether the price can break 25.2 or not. If not, we mentioned there is a rejection, then we can expect the price to drop. And I want to see how we can look at this correction. Anyway, we move to higher time frame. We want to what we have based on higher time frame, based on daily chart. And if we move to daily chart, again, if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for this correction. We mentioned we can expect the price to consolidate here, and we want to put in relative to this. And if this one turned to a flat for one more drop, any reversal from there, we can look for the buy as a long term. Okay, this is what we have been looking for. That means still we are within this correction. And we mentioned with the breakout of 22.5, we can expect the price even drop to 19.8. Anyway, still we are within this correction. No one see what's the next, whether we can look for reversal or not. Anyway, if we move to lower time frame, based on the forward chart, we cannot refer to the indicators. But if the price continue and drop, at least retest the previous low, which we're expecting. If there is a continuation, simply the price can drop to 19.8. Mostly we will, we will see the divergence here. Then any reversal from there, we will take the trade as a long term. In this case, if this is the start of this is where the price is going to drop to at least 19.8. In that case, we can look at this one as a flat, as a 1, 2, 3. Okay, but how about if the price couldn't drop from here and we get one move up? In that case, this one can tend to more complex correction. Which one? Whether we should look for buy or we should look for sell. All right, mostly if the price continue from here, we are not really interested to look for sell, because we prefer to sell at the top of this correction, not at the lowest price of this correction. That's why if we get any trade for buy, we will take it. This is what we are more interested. That's mean if there is a continuation, we just let it go. With the breakout of the previous low, we can look at this one as a flat, as a 1, 2, 3. Then any reversal from there, we will take it as a long term. Then we need to see whether we will have a divergence or not. Mostly we can expect to see the divergence. But if the price couldn't break the previous low, if we see any reversal, any trade for buy is a short-term buy, because at that time, so we look at 1, 2, 3, then from there, we can look for sell before we get the next move. But anyway, if the price reverse from here, we take the trade for buy, then we need to see whether the price can break the previous top and whether we can look for continuation or not. Now, which one to look for? Based on daily chart, based on forward chart, we don't see any trade setup. Now, we want to see whether the price can drop or break the lowest price of this correction or not, which is somewhere else. If we move to 1 hour chart, it will be more clear. All right, this is what we're looking for. All right, now we want to see which one we should consider. Mostly we look at the 22. We want to see whether the price can break the 22. If there is a continuation, we just let it go. If not, any reversal as a short move flag, we take the trade similar to what we get here or what we get here. All right, but if the price couldn't retest the lowest price of this correction, that's mean if the reverse is a short term. But if the price drop to somewhere around 19.8, then we can look for the long term. All right, this is what we're looking for. And are we going to sell from here? The only way is to put our entry below this. And we need to see the breakout of the 22, because where we're looking, putting our entry somewhere that we need to see the breakout. Then it depends on the traders. For me, I'm not interested to look for sell unless this one turned it deeper and we consider this one as a flat. But as I mentioned, we are not going to sell at the lowest price of this correction. Again, traders, they need to make a decision. But for me, if I get the reversal, I will take the trade for buy rather than sell. All right. How deep it can go? Again, 19.8. We are expecting to, if there is a continuation, at least the price break 20. So maybe we put here at least tag 20.6, 20.6. All right. Anyway, what we're looking for, either the price retest and break the 20.6, then we look for the long-term buy, or the price reverse from here as a short term. Okay, anyway, we just follow the chart. This is how we can look for the next trade. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.